Hello, hello. I hope y'all had a lovely rest last night and have some lovely lunch to munch on. I've got myself a bowl of soup, so I'll be muting myself every so often so you don't have to hear that. We are doing. Oh, wait. We are doing Elsewhere this time around. I'm just gonna be doing all the stuff. I forgot what I needed Elsewhere for. Don't remember at all. Oh well, I like Elsewhere, so it doesn't matter. But we are attempting to get this character her own little outfit. Nordens! Hi, I'm doing good. What time is it in your neck of the woods? I'm over here, it's at 12. Let's see, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was going to try and adjust this. Still slightly frazzled. It'll take me a bit to get used to doing these lunchtime streams, but I will persist. It's 11. Oh, so it's almost lunchtime for you. Alright, cool. I'm going to make sure I could do this still. Her face is blocked out by that thing. It's funny. Alright, 1 second. Let me fix her little screen. Let's just get that a little bit smaller, I guess. That works better. Yeah, I'm still figuring out how to do all the stuff I need to do for streaming on YouTube. Because I mean, it's a very different beast. Have you ever considered streaming on YouTube, Nordens? Oh, you know what? I don't have my points slotted. Let's see. Get my monies all the way up. And the stuff that I find in treasure boxes. Okay. I don't feel like doing this right now, actually. I'm gonna go do my questing. Yeah, I really do love Elsewhere. It's like one of my favorite zones. I have to see if the Lucky Cat is for sale. I have, but can't be bothered to. Yeah, I like it. It's a little bit more simple than Twitch, but at the same time, you don't have as much variety. Like, you know, Twitch, you have like all the channel points and all the different sounds and add-ons, and they don't do that here. Which is kind of poopy, but whatever. Like, I've seen other things that people do, but I'm not like super familiar with them just yet. Most of the time, if I see somebody live streaming on YouTube, it's a very straightforward live stream. Like, it's literally just like them streaming. But like, I have seen someone who streams and they have I think, a point system. It's like a third-party point system that they use for like redemptions. So I'll have to look into that. But it's crazy because I go like when I was learning about Twitch streaming, I could find tons of videos about Twitch streaming. Like everybody's got a video about Twitch streaming and this, that, and the other. But you look for YouTube stuff and it is very sparse. Oh, just so y'all are aware, I do have storms incoming today. They're not supposed to start till later tonight, but you never know. That is one big Khajiit. She's not even a tidy wood elf either. I mean, she's a wood elf, so they're tiny, but she's like the tallest female version of a wood elf.
Blaming Abnorthorn will not end the dragon infestation, Chimera.
Ever the voice of reason, Speaker. Ah, here comes someone who can help us now. You must be here about my summons. Good, good. I was just telling Lord Gareshri and Chimera that someone would answer my call. Since you're here, I presume you will wholeheartedly agree to help us save Elsewhere from a rage of dragons?
A rage of dragons?
So much better than flock or herd, don't you think? The Khajiit Defense Force isn't prepared to deal with a threat as big as dragons, especially since they were fighting to liberate Rimmen when the huge beasts arrived.
Liberate Rimmen?
Stay focused. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we must assist the Defense Force. Rendezvous with us at their command post. On your way, however, I have another task for you. I detected a series of power surges that I want you to investigate.
All right, tell me more about these surges of power.
I was formulating a spell to track the dragons when I noticed several surges of arcane energy not far from here. They reminded me of an old acquaintance. Has a way with portals. If it is him, I want you to secure his help against the dragons.
Do these surges of energy have something to do with the dragons?
Hard to say with certainty, but I don't believe so. They remind me of Sir Cadwell, who somehow opens portals with a power of similar intensity. Check
Cadwell!
the locations I marked on your map before you make your way to the defense camp.
I know Sir Cadwell.
Ah, yes, of course you do. He does get around. If Cadwell turns out to be the source of the power surges, learn what he's doing out there and ask if he will aid us against the dragons. For all his eccentricities, he has talents we can utilize.
Another outsider comes to Elsewhere, as if we did not have enough problems between Abnorthorn and the dragons. Ah, do not mind me. Great beasts rampaging through my homeland tends to put me in a foul mood.
Who are you?
I am Chimera. I assist the Speaker of the Main and serve as his agent. With both the usurper queen and the dragons ravaging northern Elsewhere, there is much for me to do. Too much, I fear. But I will persevere.
Tell me more about the dragons.
What can I tell you that you cannot guess? That these fearsome creatures of legend have returned to threaten Elsewhere? That much is obvious. Damn it. This is all Abnorthorn's fault. Dark Moons, take him.
What do you mean it is all Abnorthorn's fault?
That arrogant Imperial! For an advisor to emperors and a renowned battle mage, he demonstrates a disturbing lack of caution. It was Abnorthorn who entered the halls of Colossus and released the dragons. He says that was not his intention, but...
You don't believe him.
What do my beliefs matter? Dragons have come to Elsewhere, destroying everything I hold dear. As the Moon Singers say, the path to oblivion is paved in good intentions. So, damn Abnorthorn. Damn him for unleashing this terror upon us.
You're responding to Abnorthorn's letter. One of the promising adventurers. I hope you can help us. But where are my manners? Welcome to Riverhold and the province of Northern Elsewhere. also known as Anequina. I am the Speaker of the Main,
Speaker of the Main?
a position in which I've served faithfully for many years. I represent our spiritual leader, the Main. In addition, I command the Northern Elsewhere Defense Force during this time of trouble. We're dealing with more than just dragons, unfortunately.
More than dragons.
A few years ago, Abnor Tharn's half-sister Euraxia conquered Rimmon and parts of Northern Elsewhere. We recently liberated Riverhold and were about to do the same for Rimmon when the dragons appeared. It's almost as if they came to her aid.
What can I do to help?
Do what Abnor Tharn asked. Just as he once served as advisor to emperors, he has agreed to help me formulate strategies and tactics for use against the dragons. It is the least he can do, since he had a hand in setting the horrid beasts loose.
One second, did I do what I think I did? I can edit the title while it's still running. That's cool. Nice. No, Baka, be quiet. Hey, shenanigans! How's it going? How's your lunchtime? Alright. Let's see which one's closest. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I think that's better. Okay. You may request that the puppers get a treat. Give me 1 second. I go give them the treat. Oops. There it is. Sweet. Just took a second to catch it. Okay, give me 1 second. Baka, do you know you get a treat? Norton's has petitioned for you to have a treat. Yeah. Daytime cookies? What is the world coming to? Although I admit it's nice not to have to try and keep quiet so I don't wake up Phil. Okay. Hey, Chico. What are you having for lunch today? Hey. Okay. Just a reminder, tomorrow we'll be on Twitch. Popcorn and water. But you'll have something else in a little bit. Where is this?
No, Azazi. Never touch a Daedric monster, especially a dead one.
Don't be such a nervous netch. The dead can't hurt us. Where do you think it came from?
It stinks of Cold Harbor. Perhaps one of the usurper queen's lackeys summoned it, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Don't touch the dead thing. They do not, tells me. Like I don't know how to handle a Daedric corpse. I wonder what killed it, though. Maybe it ran afoul of a dragon.
What a stench. That's the stink of Cold Harbor, Walker. How such a fearsome and dangerous creature ended up dead beneath our favorite rocky outcropping, this one does not wish to speculate. Only an extremely powerful mage could summon such a monster.
Okay, and I swear I saw, oh, there it is. Maple. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to close my curtains. So I was having this reflection. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so annoying. I just needed to close my curtains. Alright. Maybe I'll make a whole pasta with mushrooms. Ooh, I have mushrooms and I have pasta. That's a brilliant idea, Chico. Thank you. That's lunch. Not lunch, that's dinner. Lunch, we're having beef soup. I saw this Korean lady make it on YouTube, and so I got the stuff for it and I made it for lunch today. Delicious. I'm still munching on it while I'm streaming. I'm just being very quiet, hopefully. Cool. Dual wield. But pasta with mushrooms sounds fabulous. Undertaker's dagger, heck yeah. Alright. I saw a whole bunch of hearts float up from the bottom. I don't know where to see that though. Right? Chico's got the right idea. Mushroom pasta, mm-hmm. Cool. Oh man, I gotta go around. Well, whole wheat pasta's not a bad thing. Let me see. Yeah, they don't have it on here. Boo. That's pretty. Mm. We'll just rock with this for a little bit. Oh, you sent the hearts. Cool. Yeah, I don't know how any of this stuff works yet, so I'm still learning. I appreciate the hearts. Let's see. Oh, I got a skill point. Does that mean I can unlock something else? Okay. Cool. Sometimes you gotta be healthy. I tried this brand that does an aged white cheddar mac and cheese chickpea pasta. It sounds tasty. Yeah. Especially get older and you're like, oh, I need to be paying attention to all this stuff that I wasn't paying attention to before. So, The chicks are not happy. They're been cooped up all day, but we're supposed to have like really bad storms. Like really bad storms. And so I didn't want to put them outside and have them get caught up in the wind and go flying before they're ready, you know? Ba-ba-bum. Squad Commander Pantheus. Both Her Majesty Queen Rexia and her court necromancer Zumog Foam have detected a series of unknown surges of magical energy uncomfortably close to Remen's western borders. You are to immediately divert your squad and investigate the locations indicated on the accompanying map. Your orders are to investigate each area, note any unusual creatures or occurrences, and capture any bystanders for interrogation. To be clear, Her Majesty wants them alive. Failure is not an option. Lieutenant Lipida, 1st Eurexian Legion. Until I become bedridden, I'm gonna keep eating like I have been. It's not necessarily like yes, I would like to have more energy, so I need to be healthy. But on top of that, I also don't want to be in pain. Like, pain can be a massive distraction when you're trying to do stuff. So, there 'tis that as well. They really went out, poor babies. Oh, shoot. I feel like I love sleep, but it usually takes up more time than I really want it to take up. And so I don't want to squander the time that I do have conscious with pain or lack of energy. Oh, hi, Pippi! Look at that baby! There's Honor. Oh, he went away. I know.
I saw you, traveler. Why do all outsiders insist on acting suspiciously? I watched you go from location to location, just like the man with the pot on his head. Are you one of the soldiers intent on digging up every plot of land? Or are you simply a deviant who enjoys skulking and slinking through the wilderness?
I have, especially after I broke my tooth. I'm the type of person that when I'm in pain, I end up sleeping a lot. So I sleep through the pain, and it's just such a waste of time. I want to do things. I may not want to go skydiving, but I still want to do the things I want to do, you know? Oh, it's Honor. It's Cadwell's pet.
Do not play innocent with me, stranger. You must be working with that pale, gaunt fool with the ridiculous mustache. Why else would you be visiting the same places that he did? Unless... Are you an agent of the Usurper Queen?
The Usurper Queen.
Euraxia, the hated Imperial who conquered Rimmon and falsely claimed to be its queen. Do not feign ignorance, outsider. I had just about enough of that when I talked to the man with the pot on his head.
Where did the man with the pot on his head go?
You sound as confused as he was. Kept talking to his pet lizard bird like he expected it to answer. The last I saw, he headed east. I suppose you'll find him in that direction, and south of Riverhold. Just stop skulking around.
Right, I'll just go and find the man with the pot on his head. Yeah, Honor, I think I can show him to you. I think he's an available pet at the moment. I think. I could be wrong. You might be in the actual store. Yeah, let's see. No, he's not in here anymore. Yeah, he used to be in here, but I guess they don't have him anymore. It's one of the little chicken guys. And when you get him, he has a little baby pot on his head. Ah, brand is Goodles. Yeah, he's really cute. Well, I mean, if you want. Okay. But yeah, Cadwell's funny. He's like this skeletal old man that you meet in Cold Harbor. And he has a pet. I don't remember what they're called. They're not chickens, but they're like the version of chicken here in Jodes Embrace. The version of chickens they have in this game is really cute. Bantams. They're called bantams.
Uncanny. Looks just like the lovely place I dreamed of.
Because of
Just why
Cadwell.
my portals led me here. Eventually.
This man right here.
Ah, hello there. Good to see you again, old chum. Have you come to pay your respects too? It was the strangest thing. I dreamed I was looking at this very gravestone. So here I came, and there it is, all solid and everything.
Is that gravestone important?
Important? I have no idea. I suppose it must be. I saw it in a dream after all. Or was it a vision? I get those two confused. Anyway, I felt a sort of pull and stepped through a door, and then pish-posh, on as a bantam gras, and here I am.
Abner Tharn sent me to check on surges of power he detected.
Tharn, you say, the grumpy battle mage. How is the old boy? The surges were probably just me. My portal took a few tries before we honed in on this exact location. Now, why don't you take a look at the gravestone and see what you make of it?
What happened at the other sites you visited before you found this gravestone?
Well, it took a few tries to find the exact spot I saw in my dream. A number of frightfully rude lads and lasses occupied the first location I visited, demanded my surrender, if you can imagine such a thing. Naturally, I gave them the old heave-ho.
I saw that bantam guar rummaging around in a foul-smelling sack at one site.
Foul-smelling? I'll have you know that was my lunch. Can't believe I lost it. And if by bantam guar you mean my faithful steed, Honor, well, he's always getting into my foodstuffs. Has the appetite of a mammoth and the cunning of a fox, that one.
No, I don't believe he's ever been free. You have to buy him. And did you also dispatch the ogre I found at one of the sites?
Dispatch? Why would I do such a terrible thing? I adore those adorable pudge buckets. Alas,
Pudge bucket?
Rook was standing a little too close when I opened my portal. Poor thing fell in and took a nasty spill. When the neck bone snaps, it makes an awful sound.
I bet. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go in the backpack. No, not bad. And then we'll read Kunzar Re Origin by Aneshi, Keeper of Legends for the 16 Kingdoms. Of all the Khajiit heroes, none invoke such a sense of adventure and wonder as the mighty Kunzar Re. Like many of our myths and legends, the stories associated with Kunzar Re often contradict one another and hide important truths behind allegory and allusion. Such is the case when one considers the tales that describe the origin of this beloved hero. Here are 3 of the most popular stories that tell of Kunzar Re's first adventure. Notice how different each one is. Can they all be true? Some moonsingers believe so, though at least one revered lore master claims that the truth concerning the origin of Kunzar Re lies in the intersection of all 3. Kunzar Re and the Divine Moonbeam. Before Shazar Firstclaw became the fierce and powerful clan mother of the Burkit kingdom, she was a brave and curious child who got into a world of trouble. Take, for example, the time she climbed to the top of Shimmering Rise and suddenly found herself surrounded by a pride of hungry, sentient lions. She was able to hold them at bay with a sharp stick and a pile of pebbles, but as night fell, weariness and her own hunger began to take their toll on the little cat. She called to Joan and Jode to aid her, and a moonbeam illuminated the rise. Standing in the moonbeam was a young male Khajiit around the same age as Shazar. "Where did you come from?" Shazar asked. "Joan and Jode sculpted me out of moonlight, clouds, and your own courageous heart. I am Kunzar, and I am here to rescue you," and that's what Kunzar did. You do help him. He doesn't really view it as torment, though. He's an odd one. He likes to be in Cold Harbor. But he's, I think you can get him as a house guest, but you have to buy him. Kunzari and the Box at the Shrine. One day, a lowly adept arrived at a shrine to Kenarthi to offer prayers and leave alms. The adept found a small box placed prominently at the head of the shrine. He moved to discard the item when a mewling emerged from inside, and the box shifted and rocked. There was something alive in there. The adept quickly threw open the lid and saw a tiny Khajiit babe reaching towards him with outstretched paws. As he lifted the babe from the box, it grew from an infant to a child before it cleared the top. He set the child down, and it advanced to the size of a young adult. "Fragrant greetings, lowly adept," the young Khajiit said with confidence and swagger. "Kenarthi's breath sent me to bring glory to this shrine and all the land around." The adept fell to his knees and gasped, Who are you?" The Khajiit grinned, "Today I am simply Kunzar, but tomorrow I will be the hero Kunzari. So, never discard a box and elsewhere without first checking inside." Kunzari and the Tear of Joy. Alkosh was grim, guarding time was hard work, and he was in a foul mood. Mara tried to lighten his attitude, but he wanted none of her kind and loving words. Next, Kenarthi attempted to breathe joy into the grumpy Alkosh, but he dispatched her with a roar. "I suppose it is up to me," said Sheogorath with an insane laugh. "Do you know how much moon sugar it takes to satisfy Hersine's endless hunger?" Curious, Alkosh responded, "I do not know the answer, insane one, so please tell me." Sheogorath snapped his fingers and scowled. "Drats, I was hoping you could tell me." Everyone was silent as a strange look came over Alkosh's face. Then all at once he started to laugh. His laughter shook the sky and made the moons dance. He laughed for 30 days and 30 nights, until finally a single tear of joy rolled down his cheek and fell upon Elsewhere. The tear landed with a splash, and from its depths emerged the hero Kunzar Ree, fully grown and ready for adventure. That was cool. "Here lies the head of the betrayer, whose name has been stricken from history. May the pieces of his dismembered body remain hidden, until Joan and Jode fall from the sky."
Were the words the same for you? Sometimes written language likes to confuse me. Words change and switch places. Very annoying. Anyway, the gravestone mentions the betrayer. Sounds like a dastardly chap. Wonder if I ever met him.
Why do you think you dreamed about this gravestone?
I don't have the slightest idea. The words inscribed upon it conjure up all kinds of questions, though. Who is this betrayer? Whom did he betray? Why did they bury only his head? And where did they put the rest of the poor fellow? I don't have a clue.
Abner Tharn said that if I found you, I should ask if you'll help us with Elswire's dragon problem.
Dragons? I haven't battled a dragon since... You know, I can't remember, but I'm certain I fought one or two in my day. I was a gallant knight, after all. Of course I'll help. I'll just need to do a little more digging into this dream thing first.
Then we'll see you soon. Yet Codwell is like, he's in Cold Harbor.
My trusty shovel, dragons and mysterious graves. It's just like old times.
He enjoys Cold Harbor. He views that as his home, and whenever he can teleport wherever he wants to go, and whenever he teleports to other places, it's like vacation, as opposed to Cold Harbor. So he lives there of his own free will. I don't really know if they could keep him.
Oh, now you show up. Left me to deal with a dragon all by myself. It's a good thing I'm Abner Tharn and not, well, some lesser mage.
You defeated a dragon.
I discouraged it, but not before it laid waste to most of the camp. We arrived to find the outpost being overrun by undead. Then the dragon attacked. I did what I could.
Hey, Shy.
I fear it wasn't enough. What about the power surges? Did you learn anything?
You were right, it was Cadwell. He was drawn to an old grave of someone called the Betrayer.
The betrayer? There's a betrayer mentioned in the legends of Kunzari. It seems those stories continue to hound me. No matter. We can deal with that later. Right now, I want to know about Cadwell. Has he agreed to lend us his support?
Cadwell agreed to help, but you should know he's been having some strange dreams.
That doesn't surprise me. Cadwell and Strange go together like hot bread and butter. I need to recover my strength. Driving off that dragon took a lot out of me. Why don't you go help Chimera while I keep watch in case the great beast returns?
How are you doing, Frederick? Are you still not on the run? You mentioned the legends of Kunzari.
Kunzari, hero of the Merethic era. Most of the legends are unbelievable, though the Khajiit moon singers guard the secret history. Their tales led me to the halls of Colossus. But let's save this for a less dangerous time. Tell me about Cadwell.
Oh, no, I meant Honor, the Bantam Guar on the game, not Shy. My bad. Cadwell agreed to help, but you should know he's been having some strange... Oh, we already did that one. Da-da-da!
Damn us for arriving too late. I did not expect to find our militia under assault by a horde of undead. And then the dragon. Oh, it tangles the tail, Walker, it truly does.
What can I do to help?
The militia was already depleted from the fight to liberate Riverhold, but we were determined to press on toward Rimen. Between the undead and the dragon, though, we can barely hold this portion of the outpost. Retreat is not an option. Not yet.
Why can't you order the retreat?
Our resistance to Euraxia's rule
Alrighty, Nordens, have a good stream. Thanks for dropping in.
There are intelligence reports, safe house locations, lists of supporters. Documents we cannot afford to lose. Search the ruined camp and locate the documents, Walker.
Are these documents really that important?
They are vital to our efforts to free Rimen from Euraxia's rule. And if her forces acquire them, those who help us will be exposed. Recover the documents from mail sacks in the camp and get them to Captain Nalado. Then meet us to the south.
I'll find the documents, deliver them to Nalado, and meet you south of the camp. I'm also going to look around, see if I can find supplies. So I think at some point we find out that Tharn has like a bunch of daughters. Well, children. I think one of them's actually... Right, it's one of them's actually a dungeon boss. I think that's the daughter. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, he's got like a ton of kids. I don't think we ever meet his spouse. I don't even remember specifically when it was that we discover that he's a dad. There's some storyline that we find it out on. He's such a butthead, though, that you were like, somebody married him? Oh, one dragon, two dragon. One dragon, two dragon, red dragon, blue dragon. One set free from a cage, many in the sky form a murderous rage. Some are cruel, some are fast, some will flame you as they pass. Dragons will freeze you or burn you to bits, fling you with shouts or drop you in pits. Look to the sky, at dawn or at night, you may see dragons in murderous flight. What makes dragons mad? Why do they stay? I do not know, I just run away. It shouldn't be at 45 seconds. I thought I turned it off, but at the same time, let me double check. When I set it, I had it set at 30 seconds. Let's see. I double check. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, I don't see it. Nope. Alright, I turn off slow mode. There we go. Okay, I turned it off. Yeah, I was just kind of concerned because I know that on Twitch spam is an issue, but I didn't know how much of an issue it is on YouTube. I don't think it'll be that much of a big deal. I'll just keep an eye. I noticed. Immediately abuses the system. No, throw this way. It's down that way. Yeah, I just don't know how much of an issue it is. On YouTube. As long as it's not too much of an issue, but then again, I can monitor it myself. It's fine. I have confidence in me. Oh, stuff's been going good. I'll eventually be making a full transition over to YouTube. Tomorrow will still, Fridays will still be in Twitch. At least for the next month. But when I make the final jump, I'll let y'all know. Ooh, got a heavy stack. And a mill sack. Okay. How are you doing? Have you tried that, what is it, the CoQ10 and B6? I've been using it, and I haven't been having as much migraines. They were picking up there for a little bit, but I've been doing good now. I need to make myself some more tea. Hey, do I have food? I guess the last thing is down here. Nice, got the last thing. But yeah, I've been enjoying doing this. Trying to get... Where is this? On my PlayStation account, I got the mask that I wanted. And I got the costume that I wanted. It's called the Ancestors something or other. And I dyed it purple. It looks really nice. Okay. And now I've been working on...
Why don't you join them?
I've been working on getting a new costume for my little model.
This one doesn't know you, but at least you aren't a walking corpse. This one must ask, why are you here?
I'm Strange Ravina. Kamara asked me to recover these documents and give them to you.
Bright moons! This one thought these were lost forever. You saved many lives at great risk to your own walker. You have Nalado's respect. This one will guard these documents with her life.
Who did you just kill?
That was one of Euraxia, the usurper queen's pet necromancer. His undead devastated our troops, so this one took pleasure in ending his existence. Now, Nalado must return to Riverhold to consult with Garashri. We must find a way to go on.
How long has Eurexia been employing necromancers?
Euraxia's chief necromancer, Zumag Fum, has been with her for some time, but our intelligence suggests his followers have only recently rallied to her side. Find Abner Tharn and Carmira. Tell them to meet us in Riverhold.
I'll find Abner Tharn and pass along the message. Excuse me. There you are,
I've spotted
Tharn.
dragons circling in the distance from time to time, but it doesn't look like the winged monster that attacked the camp will return today. Was your hunt successful? Did you recover the documents that Chimera sought?
I found the documents and gave them to Naladu. She went to Riverhold to confer with Garashri.
I must join them there. The Khajiiti forces have been decimated by this attack. It will take every strategy I can devise to help Garesh Re prevent the collapse of his militia. The appearance of so many undead, though, that concerns me.
Naladu said Eurexia's chief necromancer, Zumag Fum, recently brought his followers to elsewhere.
Yes, I read the reports. Zumog Foom and his necromancers working for my despicable half-sister. Such magic leaves behind a miasma of stench and decay. It leads to the mountains to the west, but I can't pinpoint an exact location.
I can track down the source of the necromantic power.
Good idea. Dragons are bad enough, but undead tend to go on without end. Better to deal with them now, before Euraxia's power becomes more than we can contain.
Is this the first time a dragon has aided Eurexia's forces?
In such a direct manner? Yes, as far as we know. It could have been coincidence, but the attack felt designed to hit us when it would do the most damage. I wanted to send Chimera with you to find the source, but I have no idea where she's gone.
I'll track down the source of the undead in the Western Mountains and keep an eye out for Chimera.
Find the source of this army of undead. And if you see Chimera, send her back to Riverhold. She's as reckless as she is capable, which is a dangerous combination. I'll make my way back as well. After all, Goresh Ree would be lost without me.
Chimera didn't say where she was going?
In case you haven't noticed, we two don't always see eye to eye. She can be impetuous and obstinate, truth be told. Chimera gathered a handful of soldiers and took off to the west. If you run into her, send her back to Riverhold.
I gotta go grab some more soup. I'll be right back. Key. Dun dun dun. Alrighty, I'm back with fresh soup. Right, let's see. Look, what? I don't see anything. Oh. That is where a dragon is. Yeah. That's a dragon. We're just gonna scooch around. It's not another dragon area, is it? No, I don't think so. Woohoo! Level! Wait 1 second. Another level up deserves another spoonful of soup. Girl, you sound so beefy. You sound so beefy. we go in there? I think so. This is... Nope, it's not. Huh? Just a pretty building and or facade of a building in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there it is. Those poor baby chips. They're like, we want out! But I don't want them going on free flying lessons. Sounds like a horrible thing. Excuse the hell out of you. Rude. That deserves another spoonful of soup. I did a really good job with this soup, if I do say so myself. Right.
Watch your step in the stitches.
So one of my goals for this month is to learn video and editing. Because I still want to do what I was telling y'all about previously. You know, illustrate the lore books. Oh, you're fine. But my weak spot is editing. Well, yeah, because I've never done it before. I've never been a very big editing person. But I shall persevere. I am stubborn.
I did not expect to see you in this desolate place, Walker. Did Captain Nalado send you? Or have you come to join us as we hunt the dragon that killed so many of our warriors?
Neither. Abner Tharn sent me to find the source of the undead that attacked the outpost.
Then our missions coincide. We can work together to destroy the undead and slay the dragon. It will be glorious. When we finish with the hunting and the slaying, we can report our success to Lord Gareshri.
Abner Tharn said you should return to Riverhold.
I do not take orders from that old battle mage. Besides, the blood of Khajiiti warriors cries for vengeance. To disregard that cry, that is not a shame I can bear. No, I must do this. I must strike back and show my people that hope survives.
Powerful words, but it sounds risky.
The worthy life is full of risk, Walker. I assumed you knew that, given what you do. I will tell you a secret, though. Before my parents died, they gave me a pendant. As long as I wear it, Jode watches over me and provides his protection.
You have a pendant that's connected to Jode?
To Jode, yes, but also to my family and heritage. I suppose you could call it an heirloom. It helps me in my role as agent for Lord Gareshri, and that is all I will say about it. Now, let us go inside and find the necromancer and the dragon.
Let's do it.
With me, stay close. We will hunt these necromancers down and end this dragon. The path splits here. We will go right. Walker, you stay left. moons guide us.
Gotta go raiding all these containers, see if I can't get anything interesting. I know a zombie when I see a zombie. Goose. One of these, is it the public dungeon? Yeah, one of these public dungeons, it drops pieces for a pet that's a mummified Khajiit kitten. It looks cuter than it sounds. Forget what it's called though. Alfiki something or other. Maybe it's just mummified Alfiki? Possibly. Gotta explore everything.
Cut them down.
I wonder when they do crossplay if it's gonna mean that we can like coalesce? Is that the right word? I think that is. Our accounts, so like my PlayStation and my PC and my Xbox account could all be merged together. I tried to do that with Rivals, but I ended up losing content on one of my accounts, so... So I would really prefer not, if that's going to be the case, I'm not going to want to merge my accounts together. But if I can just, like, add everything together on top of each other, I would do that. Like, have all my characters move together. It'd be nice to be able to play on my Xbox account again. I haven't touched that one in 2 or 3 years. There's just so many subscriptions that you have to get, and it just was too much. Like, even now I have a subscription for PlayStation and PC. Ooh, almost fell. For Xbox. And I don't have one for Xbox. I ended up canceling my Xbox subscription because, like, I wasn't playing anything on there. Even though I guess technically I could have played my Elder Scrolls Online through my computer thing. But, nope, don't do it. Go away, chunky monkeys. And I will take all this meat. We're just gonna pretend I know that you kept it refrigerated. Hey, buddy. Even now, it's just there's this. You have to have a subscription for everything, and it's like, I don't know.
Our enemy awaits, Five Claw! Destroy the necromancer!
Heck yeah, destroy the necromancer.
No more excuses. No more delays. Come on, You'll be enemy possible marching ahead of your Axia's force.
Woo! Woo! I'm back. I was just making the pasta. Unfortunately, I had no whole wheat pasta, and the meat I made with hamburger meat still kept mushrooms. Oh no! He squished all of them! Hamburger meat is perfect for pasta. You have red sauce or white sauce? Or just, what is it called? Garlic aioli?
Your weapons, little morsel. Mulamnir would talk to you. Look upon Mulamnir in despair, morsel. You have no chance against me, no chance at all. But Mulamnir can be merciful. Come,
That's a pretty
let
dragon.
us talk.
You decimated the Khajiit Defense Force, and now you expect me to talk to you?
Mulamnir wants you to understand the challenge before you. Our puppet, Eurexia, commands a legion of soldiers, an army of necromancers, and a horde of undead. Add my dragon brothers, and the hopelessness of your cause becomes obvious.
So you expect us to surrender?
You and Abnathon are insignificant. But even an infinitesimal flea can irritate after it crawls beneath the scales. I offer you one last chance to survive. If you and the battle mage leave elsewhere, my brothers and I will not hunt you down.
And if we refuse to leave?
Then you will die. But not before we slaughter your friends and set fire to elsewhere. Once we reduce this land to so much ash, only then will I tear you apart. So promises Mulamnir, whose claws have dealt 1,000 deaths.
Next death I deal is going to be yours.
Leave elsewhere, little morsel. Tell the battle mage, if I see you again, you will die.
Five Claw, I heard what the dragon said. Perhaps my confidence was a bit misplaced. That creature was much bigger than it appeared when it flew over the camp.
Mira, what happened after you leapt off the cliff?
I never jump without first knowing where my feet will land. Also, I have very sharp claws. We lost so many today. The dragon, that Mulamnir, it has much to answer for.
It wants Abner Tharn and me to leave elsewhere.
We defeated the necromancer and shut down one of their undead foundries. We need you and Tarn, despite my dislike of the man. But what the dragon intimated about Euraxia, it called her its puppet. I fear the dragons control the Rimmen throne now.
I need to get to Riverhold and inform Gareshri and Abner Tharn.
Yes, you must do that. I will join you after I take care of the remains of my soldiers. They died bravely and deserve to receive the proper sacraments. Go to Riverhold. I will see you there.
Alrighty. I'm gonna need to see if I can find some of the lore books for Elsewhere or Anequina, because it's such a pretty area. I'd love to paint this. Although we have found some good ones. Maybe we'll just go for those. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, it's a person.
Time to hunt the hunter, Sarazi. We quarry, no glory.
How far away am I? I am decently far away. But it gives me plenty of time to harvest stuff if I can find it. It is very, very bare of stuff. Cool. Almost level 10. Nice. So I was playing 7 days with my husband, and we were on a world. I set it to like the easiest possible settings, and I don't know what the heck happened. But we survived one blood moon, which the blood moons on this world, instead of every 7 days, were every 10 days. We made our way into the second tier, the burnt forest, to try and make a base in an area that he would like. We were actually looking for one of the underground bases that they had, the bunkers. And we were doing a quest, a clear quest. Well, an infestation, so it does make it slightly different. Doing an infestation quest. We were only on day 12, and it was horrible. We were already getting infernals and just crazy, crazy stuff. It's like this is supposed to be on easy mode. Why is it so difficult? It was funny because, like, we're doing the infestation, you always do you clear one of the buildings first, and then you trigger the quest. That way it respawns all of the stuff inside and you get 2 times the loot. So it was like this tiny little diner, like not that big at all. I cleared it, and then he went and he triggered the quest, and you trigger the quest outside the building. So you're going back through the cars that had respawned. I went to go open the door, the side door of the diner, and I saw one single zombie lying on the ground. And I was like, oh, cool, I'll just headshot it right now, right? And I shot it, and I just hear everything wake up. And I'm like, oh shit, what's that? And I see like 3 cops coming at me, glowing cops. It's like, oh no! And I closed the door, and they threw up on it and burst the door down in one shot. It was horrible. And then they chased me around the parking lot. Because I thought it was going to be... It was our first tier... Was it tier 2 quest? And I thought it wasn't going to be that hard, and all I had was my spear. It was horrible. And so I eventually died. Phil got it, though, because he's really good at, like, avoiding this stuff and, like, kiting him and everything. I am not. Yeah, that was bad. Hey, Cadwell.
If we've had this conversation already, then I wanted to thank you for the useful advice. But if I haven't seen you since our talk at that mysterious gravestone, which seems much more likely, then I could really use your help.
I just got back, Cadwell. Tell me what's wrong.
Did I mention the dreams? Visions, really? They come and go without warning, like seeing through someone else's eyes. Quite disconcerting in an interesting sort of way. Anyway, my trusty shovel and I, we searched that entire grave, and it was gone.
Gone? What was gone?
The betrayer's head, the dreams, the visions, they drew me there, but someone got to it before I did. I have the strangest sensation in the pit of my tummy. It could be the cobweb porridge I had for breakfast, or something bad is about to happen.
You think the betrayer's head has something to do with the dragons?
Well, that's sort of like leaping from the cliffs of failure without a rope, or at least without tying the end off first. I can't tell you how many times I've made that mistake. Oh, Abner wants to see you. He's in the town hall with the cat general.
I'll go find Abner Tharn.
At this point, we need to come up with a plan that takes into account Euraxians, necromancers, and dragons. I proposed a few options, but Gareshri wasn't sold on any of them. Tell me, what of Chimera and the source of the undead?
Chimera and I killed the necromancers in the mountain, but Eurexia has an army of them.
You paint a troubling picture, my friend. Still, we need to celebrate every victory we achieve. I fear such triumphs will be few and far between. Do you have anything else to report?
I spoke to the dragon Melimnar. He said that Eurexia was their puppet. He told us to leave elsewhere.
My half-sister likes to think that she's in charge. She won't take kindly to being called a puppet. As for leaving elsewhere, I think not. Obviously, this Mulamnir fears us. Otherwise, the dragon wouldn't have deigned to talk to you.
Have you spoken to Cadwell? He's worried about that disturbed grave where you sent me to meet him.
Every conversation I have with Cadwell makes my head throb, but one mystery at a time, if you please. Now, if only I could get my half-sister to listen to reason and see that the dragons are using her.
Why not try that? Let's go talk to your half-sister in Remen.
A parley? I may not like her, but we are family. Besides, it would give the Khajiit time to regroup. You're beginning to think like a Tharn, my friend. Here, take this. Gareshri gave it to me, but I refuse to accept payment for my services. A parley with Euraxia is a capital idea. I'll send word to Rimmon to expect us. I imagine my half-sister will treat us as befits my station and agree to the meeting. Attend to any other matters if you must, then see me when you're ready to leave.
We should come up with a plan for negotiating with Eurexia.
It just so happens I already have one. It involves distracting my half-sister with wit, charm, and words she barely comprehends. Oh, and you. Euraxia never could resist a pretty face. You'll pretend
Oh,
to
I'm
be my
pretty.
bodyguard and personal valet.
You mean to be your valet?
Consider it obfuscation to hide your true purpose. We don't want to give Euraxia a reason to react poorly to overtures of reconciliation. Not that I expect to reach an accord, but still. Meet me in Rimmon and we'll enter the palace together.
All right, I'll meet you in Rimmon.
Go on, go on. I'm capable of traveling to Rimmon on my own. We'll meet up at the city gates and go to the palace from there. I'm relatively certain Euraxia will honor the parley, but be prepared for anything. She's still a Tharn, after all.
Cool.
This one hates the idea of talking to the Usurper Queen. We should be stabbing her in the neck.
I like your style.
Nalado sees the necessity, even if she doesn't like it. Euraxia will almost certainly betray you, so be careful when you face her, yes?
How did Eurexia become Queen of Rimmon?
By marching into elsewhere with a mercenary army and slaughtering our rightful Khajiit rulers. Not only did the usurper slay our king and queen, she murdered the rest of the royal family. Her crimes, they swarm around her like flesh flies on dung.
Yuck. What a nasty girl.
A parley with the usurper queen. I doubt she'll agree to any sort of diplomatic solution. But it will buy us time to replenish our resources. Very well. Take Tharn and meet with Euraxia. In the meantime, we will rebuild what remains of the militia.
Why do you refer to Eurexia as the Usurper Queen?
She marched into Anequina with a mercenary army and conquered Rimmon.
Oops, sorry.
Her forces killed the royal family, and she
I keep munching on my
illegally
soup.
proclaimed herself queen. That makes her a usurper. I pray I live to see her pay for her crimes.
Alrighty. Oh, what's this book? This book is The Night Mother's Truth by Gaston Bellafort. Although various works have been written on the subjects of both Morrowind's Morag Tong and Tamriel's more widespread Dark Brotherhood, there remains confusion as to precisely when and how these two feared assassin guilds formed, or more specifically, when and how the Dark Brotherhood split from the Morag Tong, as the former is widely accepted to have sprung from the latter. The largest point of contention seems to be the figure of the Night Mother, a woman who figures prominently in both organizations. Through extensive research and interviews, and not inconsiderable risk to my own life, for the Dark Brotherhood holds this information sacred, I have finally solved this ages-old mystery. I have finally uncovered the Night Mother's truth. Although her name has been lost to time, the Night Mother was once a mere mortal, a dark elf woman who lived in a small village once located where the city of Bravel stands now, in the imperial province of Cyrodiil. She was a respected member of the Morag Tong, and like her fellow members, this woman made her trade as an assassin in service to the Daedric prince Mephala. In fact, the woman held the title of Night Mother, reserved for the highest-ranking female member of the organization. To be Night Mother of a particular sect was to be that group's matron, the favorite of Mephala, both respected and feared. However, it was not Mephala who facilitated the transformation from woman to spectre, but another, some would say far deeper form of evil. Sithis, the Dread Lord, embodiment of the unending void. Following the potentate's assassination in Second Era 324, strife descended upon the Morag Tong, and the guild was all but eradicated in Cyrodiil, and much of the Empire. It was shortly after these events that the Dunmer woman claimed to hear the voice of Sithis himself. The Dreadlord, she claimed, was displeased. He was unhappy with the Morag Tong's lack of success. The Void, he told her, was hungry for souls, and it was her destiny to set things right. And so, according to Dark Brotherhood legend, Sithis visited the Night Mother in her bedchamber and begate her 5 children. 2 years passed before the unthinkable happened. The Dark Elf woman followed through with the Dreadlord's ultimate plan. One night she murdered her children and sent their souls straight to the Void, straight to their father. When they learned of this affront to decency, the people of the village rallied against the woman, for such an act was considered incomprehensible even for a Night Mother of the Morag Tong. In one night of vengeance, they descended upon the woman, killing her and burning down the house in which the atrocity took place. And that was the end of the story, or so everyone thought. A little more than 30 years later, an unnamed man heard a strange, comforting voice inside his very head, just as the Dunmer woman claimed to hear the voice of Sithis inside hers. The voice identified herself as the Night Mother, and named the man Listener, the first of many. And so the unholy matron set her servant on his path, and he would follow a new organization. Found a new organization, a guild of assassins known as the Dark Brotherhood, in service not to Malfala, but to dread Lord Sithis. The Morag Tong, now surviving only in Morrowind, was an artifact of a forgotten age. The Dark Brotherhood would marry business with death. The organization would grow in wealth and power, and the void would swell with fresh souls. It was, the Night Mother told her listener, the perfect arrangement. In the early days of the Dark Brotherhood, the bodies of the Night Mother and her children were recovered from their original burial site, and interred in a crypt beneath the site of her house, and there they remain even today. So, if in your travels you find yourself in the city of Bravel, and make a wish at the statue of the lucky old lady, as is the local custom, know that you stand on sacred, if evil, ground. For you stand above the Night Mother, the unholy matron herself, and your luck has just run out. We went and found that one once. It's in Cyrodiil, like in this game, it's in Cyrodiil. And you can kind of see the remnants of it. It's when you go through the Dominion gates, it's on the far right, I believe. You can't enter it, but you can kind of see it from the coast. You can't see the statue, though, just kind of like the burning remnants of the city. Ethereal Fragments by Lady Cinnabar of Tenneth. Many novice students find the study of the planes difficult to approach. Unlike my contemporary, Phrastus of Elenhir, who alienates readers with his self-serving agenda, I find that starting with an unbiased, concrete example works best as an introduction. Studying ethereal fragments naturally leads to the broader topic of the planes. Surely you have seen a shooting star? This occurs when a piece of Aetherius, spirit plane and source of magic, becomes dislodged and falls to Nirn. Two types of materials, meteoric iron and glass, may be found after such an event. The magical potential of both is extraordinary. In this text, I focus on the rarer meteoric glass, including its uses through history and its various manifestations. The Aelids, the elves that ruled Cyrodiil until the early First Era, made extensive use of these sky stones. With their advanced understanding of the magical arts, they created blue Wilkind and Varla stones to harness the power of starlight from Aetherius and store magicka, power enchanted items, or provide unending light. Some even held destruction spells as a type of automated defense. The secrets of producing these stellar vessels have been lost. The Aelids were able to create them in considerable numbers by replicating and enchanting meteoric glass. Attempts to synthesize new Wilkind or Varla stones, or even to reproduce uncharged meteoric glass, have failed. Frequently, the original stones crumble to useless dust upon further experimentation, further frustrating research and necessitating dangerous expedition into Aeliad ruins. The modern Malando and Kolanda stones, golden in color, are similar to blue Aeliad fragments. A product or discovery of the High Elves, they are most frequently found in the Somerset Isles. Malando stones, which can be recharged, can be tapped by spellcasters as a source of magicka replenishment, or to restore a charge or charges to enchanted items. Kolanda stones provide a bright golden light. They can trigger magical effects or store magicka, but are always destroyed upon use or depletion. You may read claims by Phrastus, who is blindly enamored of elven culture, that the Altmer have unlocked and improved upon the secrets of the Aelids, even suggest that they are cultivating Malando and Kolanda stones as a farmer might grow wheat. The more reasonable theory is that, through tinkering with existing Aeliad stones and raw meteoric glass, a more reliable method of recharging has been discovered. Sky prisms, another type of ethereal fragment, can be seen splitting into shards as they fall to Nirn during specific lunar alignments. When 3 shards meet, they reform into a silvery prism by some unknown process, and confer the power unlocked by the merger to a nearby being. Like other sky stones, they are relatively rare, and it is difficult to obtain specimens for investigation. Though they originate in the heavens, they are often found underground, brought there by denizens of the depths who find their light-emitting properties useful. With enough study and experimentation, it is my hope that the keys to producing these useful items will be uncovered, and a more full understanding of the planes and their power will be achieved. I love the way that those two talk to each other, the Phrastus and I forgot what her name is. They bicker back and forth like crazy. It's hilarious. Discarded orders. Squad Commander Pantheus. Oh, yeah, that's the one that I found earlier. E. Food. It's this one. I think I have the full Song of Perennial set back at the, one of the houses. Letter from Abner Tharn. I am Abner Tharn, battle mage and former advisor to the Emperor, and I am calling for allies to join me in the Khajiit homeland and assist the Khajiit Defense Force to stop a rage of dragons. This terrible danger sweeps through the northern Elsewhere, the province the Khajiit refer to as Nekwina. I have decided to offer my services to Lord Goreshi, the Speaker of the Main, to help their homeland in this time of great need. I cannot deal with this threat by myself. If you have sword or spell and a desire to test yourself against the ultimate enemy, find me in the town of Riverhold at Kjar Zob Hall. I know this is not a prank. The dragons have returned. Abner Tharn. That's funny. Ooh, stew? What kind of stew? Tomato soup. Melon jelly. That's not a soup. Ooh, pumpkins. More melon jelly. Melon jelly is not a stew. Okay. Nope, doesn't make sound. Boo. Excuse me. Alrighty. So I think... Let's see. We'll do the Usurper Queen later. I want to see about finding a delve to go dig into. Is there one nearby? Where's that one? Okay. I want to do one delve and then I think we'll call it a day. I have like this vague memory of there being a book somewhere here. Oh well. Now, reminder, tomorrow will be regular time, but on Twitch. And I should be on Twitch for Net Fridays for at least the next month, possibly later. I'm still debating what it exactly means to be transferring over here. Normal time is 6 p.m. Central for the long stream. And I don't know. Maybe we'll finish Alien Tale and play ESO? I don't know. Okay. Let's sneak in this way. I also really want to figure out how to do the point system. Oh, no meat. Hey, Chico. What ... for? Oh, hey, don't I have the prophet sword? Mm-mm. Okay. I don't know what my quest is in here. No, well, we'll just wander until I find a quest. That's how it usually works out anyway. Haha, white meat. My friend Kitty was always so funny. She had like the worst luck. She'd kill a monkey, and instead of meat, she would get bananas. She'd pick up a heavy sack, and she'd get bananas. I don't know what it was about her, but she was always getting bananas. Wait. I know there's a quest associated with this. Is it not in here? I don't see a quest marker. Stop killing the monkeys. But that's how you get white meat. By killing the monkeys. I leave him alone. I only kill him off screen. Ooh, hey, book. Shomei's journal. This one came here to find the family Esra, a traditional Khajiit musical instrument which was last possessed by Elder Urza. She spoke much of her times here in the desert wind caverns before her death, or so says family lore. This one is sad to find the Esra in splinters, but wishes to remain to train in the ways of the Ralith Kuj. So Shoma will. This one's master says to start a new journal for a new life, so Shoma will do that. The best place to focus on this writing is within a nook in the caverns, or so Shoma has found. Ah, but to have found the Esra in such a state, sadness. But is it good or bad that it led Shoma here? Shoma does not know. Our master would state that it is neither, that one must explore this sadness, then let it go. So Shoma does. You could buy them from people that have done it. Well, at least I found this. Yeah, I haven't done this quest or this zone in like forever, so I don't even remember where I do the things I need to do, or what are the things that I need to do. I feel like this is where a boss would be. I can't go in there. Okay. Ooh, look at this big and glowy light. Oh. What? Am I not supposed to be back here? I might not be supposed to be back here. Oops. Well, I was going to do this delve, but like, Maybe not. There was that one quest marker next to the way shrine. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to start. You think? Possibly. There's nothing in here. Oh, hi. You are a boss. Good luck to me. Cool. Ooh, Dreylock's belt. That was the only boss? Oh, hi. Hey, I'm level 10. Maybe I can go find the one that I need to do. Now that I'm level 10, I should be able to get the daily quests for here. Let's see. Can I morph you into a... Nope, you cost... Cool. Are you dead? Oh, you're a ghost. Who would resurrect kitty ghosts? That's so weird. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Now I need to figure out how to get out of here. And I mean demon. Your character will be confused for demon and all around the Greek times. Probably. When I mean demon, it means just being a... Yeah. I just want to get out. Oh, more. Is that all? Maybe. Right, I'm gonna go upstairs. If I get out of here... I feel like I'm going backwards. I might have to just teleport out. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm gonna go with teleport out. I have a sugar bowl, so that's fine. Okay.
Who wouldn't want such a cozy little home?
I already have that as a cozy little home. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Where are these daily quests? Over here. Dun da da. Yay! I did just have to reach level 10. Sweet.
Filthy sour creep. Fighting wars and dragons is all fine and good. But,
many Khajiit have a loose definition of what is legal and what is not. Yes, believe me, all of northern elsewhere will sing your praise. Swift pause.
Okay, I'm gonna collect some, but I'm not entirely
You
sure.
are looking for honest. Musty old crypts do not frighten you, do they? No.
Okay, so tomb. This is perfect. And actually, here, I'll grab the dragon one too.
Stop thee. Dragons have the potential to threaten all of Tamriel, and I'm stationed here to help prevent that. I'm organized. Well, thanks for your help.
Okay. If we run across people fighting a dragon, we'll fight a dragon too, but otherwise, no fighting of dragons. Let's see. Where's this? Oh, it's off that way. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we'll do this one, turn it in. I'm just looking for that one motif for the swords. If I can get the swords motif, then we're good. And I'll just continue doing my oh, that dragon's right there. Well, don't think too much about it. Yeah, we'll do this daily and then we'll call it a day. Actually, I need to check my phone. I haven't heard my phone go off at all, and that's abnormal. My husband usually texts me like a million times. Okay, yeah, no. No texts. Didn't want to miss anything. You a bad guy? You're a bad guy, but it's okay apparently. La, 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 la. Rude. Yeah. I know, but I got stuffs I got to do. Oh, here we go. We can pick up this quest.
Did the spirit send you to help Kisaravi? What? My apologies. Kisaravi hoped you heard the spirit too. The spirit protects Akaviri relics in the Tomb of the Serpents. She wants Kisaravi to share their secrets with the world, but the tomb is too dangerous. She won't let me leave without them.
What spirit?
Spirit may not be correct. Entity, a goddess perhaps. The one who protects the tomb while wrapping her arms around Kisaravi's mind. Will you retrieve the Akaviri relics? Otherwise their secrets will be trapped here forever, along with Kisaravi.
I'll retrieve the Akaviri relics from the tomb.
Thank you, stranger. Kisaravi hopes you will be the one to pass the spirit's test and retrieve the Akaviri relics. She's sure you won't end up like the others.
That's promising. Goodness. Some of those statues come to life and they're spookies. Okay, so I'm dispelling magic relics and also searching for relics. I can do this. See? They come to life. Break one. Find one. Okay. I'm hoping doing these earlier ones will just work out for everybody better, because I like late night ones, the late night streams, but they just... I'm getting too old. Oh, hey!
You won't really belong to the Akaviri.
Another freaking treasure map. Rude! Oop, I leveled up. Go me. Okay. No, it's not what I meant to do. Okay. 2 out of 3. Okay. So, more than halfway on one and halfway on the other. Sweet. Ooh, a Nord Cauldron glazed. Let's see if we can make our way through here. Would you leave my pet alone? Animal abuse. Gonna sneak around this way. Okay. Okay, so I can give that to Kasravi. Now I just need to get all the stuff I need for the other. Oh, for Pete's sake. Rude. Sweet. I think I have to kick his butt. Come at me, bro. Oh my goodness. Cool. And one more. Let's see how much monsters I can pick up in one run through. Yee, picking them all up. Isn't there supposed to be a boss right here? Thinking. Oh my goodness. Come on, I just want to get this last relic.
Kill the intruder. Only the strong can carry our message.
Oh hey, I get that. Sweet. Cool. Super cool. Alright, so I did my daily and I
You know the messenger. If you survive, you will know the message.
They got the creepy voice down real well in this. Excuse me, let me out. Tree root. I'm almost to the exit, and then I can turn this into the lady. Okay. Oh. I twisted my neck and I popped it and crunched it. Alright, ma'am. Here is your stuff.
You got the Akaviri relics. Did the spirit speak to you?
I'm not sure, but here are the relics.
Ah, the Akaviri spirit has blessed you. Kisaravi can tell. How else would you have succeeded
I like her
where
outfit.
Kisaravi has failed?
I really do.
Accept this gift. and the spirit's blessings.
I want her outfit.
Kisaravi knew that she would meet someone brave enough to enter the tomb, strong enough to pass the spirit's test, and wise enough to accept her protection.
Even
and
parts of it look
never
like hand
question her
stitching. That is
voice.
so freaking cool.
Kisaravi knew because the spirit told her.
What will you do now?
The spirit wants Kisaravi to share the Akaviri relics with Tamriel. They possess a magic we can't understand. A magic that will spread her influence and protect us all. The spirit will soon live in everyone's minds, and it will all be thanks to you.
What is the Akaviri Spirit's message?
For some, it is the key to unlocking ancient secrets and lost magic. For others, it is a reminder of why some things are better left unknown. The spirit has spent years watching the dead in this tomb, stranger. She's ready to see more.
Well, that's cool. Okay. Alright, let's go turn this in and see if I get myself a motif. Okay.
I'm hearing troubling rumors about Ashen Scar. Undead, mainly. I guess I can mark visiting there off my list.
The stories of an undead race.
Bright moons, you return. Did you succeed in your task? Quietly now.
I dispelled the magic on the relics.
This is fabulous news. Nisuzi thinks it may take some time for the last of the Minotaurs to move on, but the Snake Man's treasures are not going anywhere. Please, take this walker, and the blessings of a grateful Nisuzi.
Cool. I leveled again. Go me.
Where your doubts spring from, most assuredly. I share them.
Oh, damn. Okay. Bendari hireling. Okay, now what did I get in my nice little boxes? Crafty Alfique shield and shimmering sand. Nothing that I wanted. Boo. Oh well. Alright, buddies. We have to call it a day. I hope you enjoyed your time with me today and had a wonderful lunch. I'll see y'all again tomorrow. This time on Twitch. Right? Fridays are on Twitch for now. I do have a Discord. If you would like to join the Discord. Tough tootly woodlies. I don't remember how to do the thing. I'll have to put it into my description for my video. I forgot to do that. But yeah, we also have the Twitch, and the Twitch is linked in my my account page. But tomorrow we'll be on Twitch at 6 p.m. Central Time. And I don't know if we'll do Elentale tomorrow. Maybe we'll do Palia. I like Palia. I haven't done Palia in a while. But we'll do Palia maybe, and then of course we're going to end up on ESO for reading and playing. But I hope y'all have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye!